Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Arkham 2019, how they can introduce Bruce Wayne as a playable character and a main character in the next game if they choose to go that way. Now before we get into the video, if you could drop a like, let's try to get to 300 likes, that would be amazing. You guys have been killing it, and I know that you guys can easily break that goal in this video, and we are very close to 29,000 subscribers, so if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. We are going to be trying to break that goal before Tuesday, so let's try to do that. Now let's get into the video. The best way for me, in my personal opinion, that they can introduce Bruce Wayne is essentially having it be one of the first boss fights in the game. Now, of course, the Court of Owls have been teased, and I think that it's not confirmed, but the fact that, developers have been tweeting out different variations of the Court of Owls logo on the back of their shirt with, quote, the best dev team ever. The fact that, some of the game's directors and creative directors and stuff like that are liking IGN posts that say they are specifically working on a Batman game that has the Court of Owls in it. If I take all of that, I think the best way to introduce Bruce Wayne into this game, into the, I guess you could say, Arkhamverse, because we haven't seen much of him besides Cold Heart in the beginning of Batman Arkham City. The best way to do it would be the first boss fight with Talon in Wayne Tower. If you haven't read the Court of Owls, there's a very awesome scene with Talon in it, and I believe it's like one of the first appearances of Talon against Batman and Bruce Wayne, and it's on top of Wayne Tower. It's actually in Bruce Wayne's office with another very prominent character of the Court of Owls who I don't want to spoil, but essentially there's a huge fight that goes down in the office, and it just crashes through the window, and it's badass. Okay, I think that would be one of the best scenes that they could pull from the Court of Owls story, and if they are going to be doing an adaptation of that early in Bruce Wayne's career, oh my god, why wouldn't you have something like that in Bruce Wayne's office? Why wouldn't you have scenes of Bruce Wayne being a friend with multiple characters that might become villains, multiple characters that might become allies? I feel like that would just be logical. And especially with Spider-Man PS4, I think that if you ignore Spider-Man PS4's emphasis on Peter Parker, you are missing out on a lot of potential there. Because if you take that and kind of mix it into Bruce Wayne, you don't even need to copy it. Like, they're completely different characters. That's what I'm just trying to get at. You just need more Bruce Wayne scenes, and you can make Bruce Wayne such a better character, a way better character that actually seems not emotional, because of course, Bruce Wayne's the mask, but at least somewhat more understandable about where he's coming from with his crusade on crime. And I hope that in the next game they do that, and I hope that when they introduce Bruce Wayne and they have some type of introduction scene to him, the Talon boss fight would be like the perfect way to introduce him. And it would also be a really cool challenge, because you wouldn't have any of your gadgets, you wouldn't have Alfred there to tell you what's happening. It would be completely blindsiding you in the middle of a mission. And I think that would be completely badass. And I honestly, again, the Court of Owls has one of the best premises ever. A secret organization that's been controlling Gotham for centuries, that has these talents that come after you. Dude, it's badass. Again, the Court of Owls, a lot of people ask, like, why are they so loved? It's because they're so iconic in such an amount of time. Like, it's really weird how good of characters they are, even though a lot of them aren't really known. And I think this could blend into a day-night cycle too, of course, being Batman at night, Bruce Wayne by day, Vigilante at night, Playboy by day. That's something that we haven't seen in the Arkhamverse ever. Cold Heart was the closest thing we got to that, and it wasn't even Playboy Bruce Wayne. It was just, yeah, good to meet you, you're a good man, and then boom, it was, fighting. And then, I think that WB Montreal probably wanted to do more with that, but who knows. I really think that in the next game, if they do go with Batman, if they don't bring in Bruce Wayne or the character that is playing Batman, like the last 4 games, like, were great and all, but I just don't want to see the same one night's formula over and over again. A day-night cycle can completely fix that, and it would get rid of the repetitive nature that these games have. And I think a lot of people can agree with me that it being on one night doesn't make sense. All these villains just coming up out of nowhere after 12 years. It's like, whoa, Deathstroke, Firefly, woo, I didn't see you guys from the beginning of Arkham Origins until now, from Arkham Knight. It's like, wow, really? That's amazing. It actually is shocking. I just think that the one night thing needs to go away. It's time to start, focusing on multiple day stories that, emphasize on the character behind the mask, and that's all I want. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. How would you guys introduce the character of Bruce Wayne into the Arkhamverse? Because honestly, we really haven't seen him. I know that, Batman is the true character of Bruce Wayne, but we haven't really seen Bruce Wayne in his full form. I really want to see it, and I think that this next game could do it. And with the success of Spider-Man PS4 and what they did with Peter Parker, I also believe that that would be a big influence for the next Batman Arkham game, which is completely fine. Everybody borrows from everybody now. So, I would be completely okay with Bruce Wayne showing up. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. How would you introduce Bruce Wayne? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in my next Batman video. Peace out.